So what does that say? I feel like we're all much closer bad friends now that Bobby has flaked on all of us. Now we know he does it to his close friends. It's good to know he does it to his bad friends. Oof, in the Reddit thread. Bobby's birthday party is canceled. Well, it's not our fault. It's not Bobby's fault. What are you supposed to do?
Well, why'd you even show me that?
I don't have control
It's so
of that.
hurtful. Hey, fuckface, why'd you show me that? It hurts me.
Well, it was a good segue from we talking about.
I know, but I just want to apologize to people, but it was because of the Delta and all that stuff. And
No, it's not Delta. It's a new one.
Mu.
The Mu virus.
Is it Mu?
What is it called? Look
MU.
up.
Yeah, the Mu virus, yeah.
MU?
But they don't know, like, it sounds scarier.
Mu virus.
Yeah. yeah, right, doesn't it?
Coming to theaters this fall.
Right.
The Mu virus.
Yeah.
Move over.
Like the movie before that was like a Disney. Delta.
Yeah.
Welcome to Disney,
Delta.
the Delta virus.
Yeah. Yay.
But Mu, they went darker.
This is really dark.
Yeah.
And the next one will be like an A24 film. It'll be like really subversive and weird
Yeah.
and off, and people who get it will like lose a limb. Like your eyeball will just fall out of your fucking head.
Yeah.
Nether world.
The nether virus.
The nether virus.
Yeah. Nether.
Presented by A24.
Yeah.
The nether virus.
And you have to double mask.
Triple mask.
6 vaccines.
And you can only 69.
Yeah.
You have to 69. That's the only way you're allowed to
Yeah.
sex with people.
Yeah.
Genitals can't touch genitals anymore. Only genitals to mouth. That's how you fight the nether virus.
Nether virus. But it's constantly going to mutate. I heard.
Yes, it's never going to go away.
But are they going to get worse, these mutations?
Yes, we're fucked.
We are fucked up. We're never going to get away from it.
No, we're going to die. Everyone will die.
Everyone's going to get it, though.
Everyone will get it, yeah.
A version of it.
Yeah, I cannot wait for you guys to get it.
Why?
I can't wait. Because you got to experience it, dude. You know?
You went through it already.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
live it. You got to do
You're
it.
acting like it's like a ride at Magic Mountain or something.
It's a rite of passage.
yeah. Do you see, did you ride the new fucking Mu virus?
I waited in line.
Yeah.
Trying to get the fucking skip pass to get up to the... No, I feel like it is a rite of passage somehow, some way.
You know what we got to do, you and I, when
When you guys get it?
No, when amusement parks are open.
Oh, let's go.
But she
Has never been.
No, she has. She just won't go on them because of fear.
A fear of what?
So many times we had to go.
I'm falling.
You're not gonna fall. What do you mean?
I'm scared.
Dude, when's the last time an
Oh my
accident
God.
happened at an amusement park? Probably 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Last accident at amusement park. Rudy, it's got to be so long ago before the technology. 3 months. 3 months ago.
3 months ago? 3 months ago?
No, look down.
Yeah, what?
List of amusement park accidents in the United States.
Yeah, but when they have a list like that on Wikipedia or whatever, right? It can't be a lot.
What's the biggest fear? Upside down? You don't want to go upside down
Yeah.
in case you slip out?
Yeah.
That thing
Has
was
someone ever diarrheaed?
Oh, I diarrhea every time.
Has someone ever diarrheaed? I mean, yeah, Bobby squirts a little bit, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you mean has someone had like a real bad diarrhea accident?
Yeah.
Has someone shit on a roller coaster? Perfect. Did a tourist get diarrhea on a roller coaster and splash 14 people? Wow.
Wow.
I mean, kudos to the ability.
Would you be mad?
Reports of I'd be like, 14 of us got it? That's impressive.
No,
The
but
spray.
imagine the ride's over. You have shit all over your face. Yeah. Well, you would do that because of the photo.
Yeah.
They always do a photo, so you're like, I know I have diarrhea in my face,
Yeah.
but I don't want to wait back in that line, so I'm going to go, hey, you do the face. I don't know.
If we do send you to...
Oh, I never told you that story?
I don't think so.
Well, the first day I was there, just real quick, I was there, and I get a letter from Jamie Lee Curtis saying, tomorrow meet me at noon. So I don't know anybody, so we're having lunch, and Jamie Lee I'm with this guy named Cheyenne Jackson and Penn Gillette.
Yeah.
And Jamie Lee Curtis goes, we're going to go by the river. I want to show you something. So we go to the river. Do you know the story?
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah. So we go to the river, and along the side of the river, there's these little bronze shoes. And they're like kind of cemented into the side. And there's probably 60 of them, pairs. And during the Holocaust, Hitler and his gang,
His boys. Yeah.
they just lined up Jews on the side of the river and shot them, and they threw them over the river, right? Which
Yeah.
is really sad.
Yeah, sad.
And then Jamie Lee and Cheyenne and a bunch of people are around this pair of shoes that were like a little boy's pair of shoes. And Cheyenne goes, oh my God, because he has a son.
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah.
And he goes, a little boy.
Yeah.
And then I go, as loud as I can, it could have been a midget. And then the group, they don't know me.
Yeah.
I had one lunch with them.
Mm-hmm.
They all collectively turned their backs on me
I would.
and walked away.
Yeah.
I'm still staring at the shoes.
Trying to figure it out if it was a midget or not.
No. Trying to figure out what in God's green earth I was thinking about saying that.
I mean, it's funny.
I understand that if I was with a bunch of comics,
Would have worked.
I think it would have worked.
Crushed.
Right? But around actors, and especially people who were like emotional and crying,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yeah, you read it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Did I read it wrong?
A little bit.
Yeah, you think I read it wrong.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, well, then that's,
But you got to try.
No, you don't. Because then what happened after that is there was 12 times. I was there for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
12 times where I stopped myself
From making jokes.
for making a fucked up joke.
Were there no other comics there at all?
No, like I would have lunch with all these people, right? And it'd be a window and my gut would go, now. Right? Your gut just goes, this is it.
Say it.
And my body just went, no.
You can't.
And so now everyone on the show now thinks I'm kind of like a clean comic or a nice guy. Because I show up on time, smile.
Yeah, but they
be
know.
friendly. What?
They know.
I think maybe deep down they don't. They know.
They can feel that you have that dark sense of humor.
It's not. I don't even see it as a dark.
Not dark, but it's just raw.
It's not even raw. It's just like the way I survived as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean? People would attack me physically or whatever, and I would defend myself by saying the most fucked up things.
Yeah.
And that's just the way.
That's kind of what comedy is a little bit.
I guess, but it's like I should just know better.
You live, you learn. I mean, look, dude, you're a young guy.
I'm 50 in. Fuck you, you asshole. I'm 50 in
A month. One
No.
month. A month.
a month.
No. 3 weeks. 2
No,
weeks.
next Friday.
Next week.
Yeah, next
I forgot
Friday.
what it is.
Yeah, next
It's
Friday.
September.
Yeah, next Friday I am.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Hey, we got invited to somebody's wedding.
Who?
Courtney and James. That's the loving couple right there.
Let me see.
Courtney and James. Hold on. It's Saturday, October 30th, 4 p.m. In Kentucky.
There's no way.
What do you guys think? Do you want to go?
I'm free.
She's free. Should we do? Wouldn't that be fun if us to just fly her out there?
Just her?
Just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
Can Andreas come?
Can Andres come? I don't know, because to be honest with you, he hasn't been here in.
Let's see. You don't know them.
Imagine. No, dude, they're a fan. They sent it to us. They sent it to the Bad Friends crew, and they invited the whole crew to the wedding, I think.
I wonder what would that be like?
If we showed up to that wedding,
Yeah.
I mean, we would run it. It would not be about. It certainly wouldn't be her special day. It'd be our day.
Well, you know what? Now we have to go. That's James.
Courtney and James.
Yeah. I think we'll go.
Courtney and James, we're going to be sending Rudy Jules to your wedding. Mm-hmm. Rudy Jules is going to go to Kentucky.
Yeah.
What are you going to give them as a gift, Rudy?
A rice cooker.
Appropriate. That makes sense.
Why?
Why not? People love rice.
Yeah, but to them it's going to be like, you just probably found it around your house.
But what do you think they think she is? She shows up and they're like, the Mexican girl gave us a rice cooker.
Yeah, that's definitely.
They'll go, "Hi, not a tortilla? You don't want to give us a tortilla maker?" No. I guarantee you if we put her in the
They
middle.
probably think it's like an armadillo without the scales. They just ripped off the scales and then Rudy just showed up.
Rudy, if we...
Did that hurt your feelings?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Make fun of me now.
Go. Come on.
No, I can't.
No, just shame me right now. I want you to learn because I want you to survive in the world.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
You got to take
shame
some...
me. I shamed you. I called you an armadillo without scales.
About one of the funniest moments I've ever witnessed in my entire life in an airport.
Well, it wasn't. It was a
Lost my...
a very awkward situation. Do you guys know what happened? So we were in Austin.
Yeah.
The flight's delayed. So it's me, Andrew, and Andrew's wife. We're sitting there waiting for them to board the plane. And we're standing there and people are asking for photos with us.
Yeah.
You know, and which is pretty normal, if I may say so myself. And there's a guy off to the side, pretty near us, on a table, and he's on his laptop. And he goes, "Excuse me, correct me if I'm wrong of the story." He goes, "Excuse me, what do you guys do?" And I said, "Oh, we're jugglers and magicians."
That's right.
Right? And he goes, "Fuck that."
He goes, "I don't believe that for a second." And I said, "You believe what you want to believe, pal."
But at the same time, yeah, I said,
Bobby said,
"Fuck you."
And we started cracking up.
Yeah, we cracked up.
And Bobby goes, "Go fuck yourself,
Go
pal."
fuck yourself. Yeah.
And we're laughing. And this guy went like this to this and looked straight down.
Straight down. And I don't know what he's doing.
He's typing away.
And now and then your wife laughs.
We cracked up.
No, but she's laughing a lot.
Yes.
Because now it's awkward. and I kind of go, "Hey, man, we're comics. We joke around, fuck around, you know?" And he just won't look up.
Didn't look up.
So then I start going, "Let's get away from here."
We stood there for a long time. And it was so uncomfortable. And he just kept typing away, looking down. And Bobby goes, "Should we walk away? Yeah. And I go, "All right, we can walk away."
Well, so we walk away. Now the whole time the conversation is how uncomfortable I feel.
It was so weird.
Yeah, I go, "I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel so fucking bad."
And I said, "Just go over to him." And
you and your wife say it.
We said, "Go over to him and just say we were just kidding."
And I'm like going, I don't know, man.
You didn't need to. It was already over. We were kidding.
Not only did I need to, I didn't want to.
But you did.
I did.
You're a stand-up guy.
Yeah, I did. So I come up slowly. I go, "Hey, man, dude, I'm so sorry that I told you to go fuck yourself." I go, "Seriously, we're like, that's just our brand of humor. You know, usually that gets a laugh."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm so sorry. And he goes, "Why are you apologizing to me?" And I go, "Well, because I feel bad." Right? And he just goes back into his
Now you forget one thing. He said, "That was really rude."
Oh, that was right. Yeah. He goes, "That was really rude." I go, "I know." I go, and then he goes back into his thing.
This is like a 50-year-old man. We were just fucking kidding. And he fucking took it to heart. He screwed Bobby off and he looked back down and typed, but then Bobby loved it because he walked by us. He goes, "What if he's not even on this plane?" I go, "He's on this plane."
Oh, yeah.
And he walked right by us and Bobby stared at him the whole fucking time.
I stared at when he walked on the plane. But
anyway, wherever you are, sir.
So we're sorry.
We're fucking kidding.
We're kidding. But you know what, dude? Fuck that guy.
Hell yeah, dude.
For real.
Well, what did you really say to me? You come up to me all nervous and he goes, "What if he runs a studio? Or what if he's like a president?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, because that's my luck. You know what I mean? It's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's like, but then he went to coach.
Bobby loved that.
Well, I loved it because the odds of him being a studio exec just came way down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm like, oh, and he also had an instrument.
Yeah, he had an instrument.
Like a violin or something. Like a small little instrument. So, probably there's an orchestra in LA that doesn't like me right now.
What if it's the LA Philharmonic?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't go to that.
Me neither.
Yeah. So it's fuck them. But anyway, we're sorry. I'm sorry. Don't fuck yourself. But I do believe that I took a risk because I do try to make amends when it's needed.
Of course, you did the right thing.
And usually it works out. We're like, "Hey, man, I understand. You know what I mean? Whatever." But that just didn't happen.
10 times out of 10, it works out.
If not with that guy, though.
I can't believe it.
I couldn't believe it.
But it didn't ruin a good trip. We went down to Austin.
No, it was...
Didn't...
Okay. The Friday was great. We did a show with Joe. You guys weren't there. You were, Carlos, there.
Joe Santagato
and Frank.
Of the Basement Yard. I think it's only available on Patreon. That was fun. Then we went out to a great dinner.
Oh, my God. A glorious dinner.
Three Forks. We had a great...
And then Rogan texted me. Well, I know I had run into Rogan earlier, the night before. And he goes, oh, my God.
You all right?
No.
What?
Oh.
Did you do this Creekor?
Creek, I did.
No, I hope they're certified with CPR.
What? Stir fry?
Jesus, this guy's hungry.
yeah.
I hope they're stir fry.
Do you want stir fry right now?
Carlos, go get him some stir fry.
Stir fry.
Certified.
Yeah.
We are certified.
By the way, I want to walk in here next time for him with stir fry in it. Got it? Done. We lost a couple of our employees over the weekend in Vegas getting too sick. These guys stayed out all night. You should see. We got them passes to the chain smokers. McCone was up next to the stage. He was wearing a mechanic's uniform, by the way. They let him into a nightclub. He was wearing a mechanic's onesie, like a one zip up.
McCone was.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And Carlos was a good boy.
I didn't know that was even a chain smoker thing.
The chain smokers in Vegas, you did know we were going to see the chain smokers. We literally said it 50 times.
Nope.
Everyone in the room has proof.
I was in my hotel room.
No, dude, you were in the room with Shay Matosh and what's the other gentleman's name that you brought?
Oh my god, that was a nut. Okay, so I'm gonna just say something. I apologize for. May I apologize for something?
Fucking please.
So, first of all, Vegas, great show. In fact, I mean, I don't think the MGM liked me, but
We can't wait to go back to the MGM.
you can't wait.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't go.
You have to wait.
I have to wait. So afterwards, it's our last U.S. show. You know what I mean? We may do more in the future.
59 cities is what I think they tallied up.
59 cities.
It's crazy. Man.
Great show. Afterwards, everyone came out. I had some friends from Vegas. Shema Tosh, who's a comedian who I used to room with in L.A. 30 years ago. You know what I mean? She came by.
She was rad. So nice.
Yeah, she opens for Carrot Top. She's a great impressionist. My point being is this, okay? You have your family there. We have also, you know who I love? The fucking watchmaker's family.
Christine.
I talked to her for like 20 minutes.
Well, she's not a watchmaker. She sells them.
Just call her a watchmaker. It makes it better.
Watchmaker, make me a watch.
I feel like she has one of those little things, and she's in there.
Well, they definitely have one of those things.
Okay. What are those little things like that?
You know what they're called?
What?
Drop glops.
So there's a drop glop?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, families, kids running around. It was beautiful, right?
Yeah.
But then a week before, Paul was like, dude, my friend wants to go.
Paulie hit you up?
Yeah. And I go, all right, who's your friend? I can't, right? Beautiful woman. So I'll get her backstage, right?
Oh, you got her backstage.
I got her backstage. So as soon as she's a nice lady.
She was very nice.
Very nice lady. But she did something where she was like, I'm going to hear it from, because she has my number. I'm going to hear it.
Well,
from
let's
her.
hear it now.
She was just like, who does this? Cocaine, anyone?
Well, that's actually really polite.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, it's
But off of your finger?
fingernail or finger? Was there a fingernail or?
It was like, it was almost, her finger was so sweaty, it was like blotched on.
Oh wow!
Like it surrounded her pinky.
If she waits a couple of minutes, she's like, "Crack, anybody?" Solidifies.
Yeah. And people are like, "Oh no, thanks." Like I don't know. Have you been offered cocaine before?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I've never been offered cocaine because maybe I'm sober.
You're sober.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I don't do cocaine. Everyone who knows me knows that, but I wouldn't. I've been offered it still from people.
When's the last time you did cocaine?
I've never done cocaine. Do you not know this? My father went to prison because he had a cocaine addiction.
Well, one time
We've known me for 15 years.
You have to be curious.
I've never done cocaine.
Well, my dad liked this stuff. Maybe I like it. You know. I met him. He's a great guy.
You did? When did you? Oh, in Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Great guy.
No. He loved cocaine. He loved loved it.
You've never done anything white in your nose,
except for women. Oh, in my nose.
Yeah.
In my nose.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever snorted anything. I think. I mean, I've eaten stuff. I mean, I've eaten pills and all that bullshit.
Would you? You never smoke crack? That's not snorting.
I don't think I've smoked crack. No, I'm thinking about it.
Well, dude, you think
one time? I'll tell you what I did one time, like a fucking moron.
What?
You know how, the hookahs? You know, smoking hookah. You know how they put like the charcoal thing on there? One time I smoked some of that. Like the dumbest. I was like 17 years old. I think I smoked the charcoal nugget. It was so bad. We didn't know how to use it. I'm not a desert dude.
So I just want to say I had to try to get her out of there.
It was very polite of her to offer cocaine. I do think if you're at a party and you have cocaine, you should offer it.
You do?
You're supposed to. It's a party drug.
Yeah.
It's not a solo drug.
I think, but you know, being a sober guy, I just can't hook up with cokey coke people.
Heroin feels like a solo drug.
Oh, so if she went,
anybody want to tie off?
Oh, I've never. That'd be crazy. That'd be out of pocket.
Would you hold the rope if she was like, "Will you hold this?"
If she was hot, like super hot,
Hold the rope.
and I knew I was gonna get some action.
Hold the line.
I'd hold the rope.
I don't think you should hook up with anybody who is currently using. No, clearly.
To me,
I don't.
you're saying that to me.
Yes. Who else am I talking to?
Why not?
What? Why don't I think you should hook up with someone who's currently using drugs?
No, why not?
It's detrimental to you in the program.
Well, people drink around me. I don't care.
People barely drink around you.
No.
In fact, we don't drink around you much. I don't almost ever drink around you. Ever.
Well, you should because it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, but I do it out of respect because I don't, and I also don't need to enough to do it in front of you. I don't care.
Dude, I dated a girl a month ago. She goes, "Can I smoke weed in your car?" I'm like, "I smoke."
Yeah, I don't know why you do
I don't
that.
give a fuck.
No, you should not.
Yeah. You're hot. Go smoke. My friend Joey, no, don't smoke. I'm sober. Hot chick, smoke. Do whatever you want. You know what I mean? I don't
It's
care.
so funny if you pulled over, made her smoke weed outside, then get back in. Get out, then get in. I don't think you should date people that are using drugs actively.
Okay.
It's just my opinion. I might be wrong.
That's interesting.
What would the program say?
The program doesn't. There's nothing in the program that says that.
Is there something in the program that says in the first year or so to not date someone in the program? Isn't that a whole thing?
In the program, well, it's not in the book, but it's kind of like one of those. They say do not get in a relationship within the first year of sobriety.
Right.
Any relationship.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like you wait 12 months.
And then you can dabble. You
can dabble. And like if I was if I had a sponsee who's sober, and I said, he goes, can I date? I go, yeah. And then at 12 months, I would probably go, but no one in the program probably.
That's a healthy thing, I think.
No, you see a lot of it work, but it's like the worst is when you're dating somebody and you fall in love in the program, and the next thing you know, you find that they relapsed.
Oh.
Right?
What do you do?
You relapse? No, you. Party time? No, you. It's hard, man. You have to first, because it's a disease, so you can't just go, I'm out. You got to go, can we figure this out? Do you need to go somewhere?
You want to help them.
Because I can't live, you know what I mean, like this. I can't, because then you become an enabler.
Yeah.
And that's just a completely different program, you know? So it's like, I think you would do like a little intervention and then.
I think a lot of people I've known in my life who have gone through that have had that predicament where they're put in a position where someone that they're in love with or friends with or family that they're using and they used to use, and then they have to walk them slowly back to not using. But then you compromise your own safety and security. But that is a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
But it's also very dangerous for you.
Yeah.
Ergo, I don't think you should be dating anybody who's currently using.
Ergo. What? Ergo.
Ergo, you shouldn't. I'm making a good point, Your Honor.
What's Ergo?
Ergo, it's the new Air Bud movie. It's with
No, what is it?
I've
literally never heard of that.
You have seen The Matrix.
Ergo. Okay. What does it mean though? Do you know what ergo means?
Therefore.
Yeah, it means therefore. It's like and to wrap and to summarize.
Wow.
I know. I was an English minor.
You were, yeah. You're good with words. No, I'm literally, honestly, dude, I really got stuck on ergo.
Yeah, I saw your face.
Yeah, once you said that, it put me into a completely different panic.
I think you thought it was from Star Trek, Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I was thinking, where have I heard that before? But then, like, in the context of what you said, I'm trying to figure out why that.
You're like, what episode did ergo pop in?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm ergo.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, you learn something new every day. Hospitality.
You know what that is, I feel like.
2 weeks I found out.
You just learned what hospitality means?
It has to do with hospitals, you know what I mean?
No, it doesn't have to do with hospitals.
I know that now. But I never bothered to memorize the word hospitality because of the fact that, like,
At 52 years old?
How about...
So when I say the phrase hospo, what do you think I was talking about? Like
whenever it's like ergo, I just kind of let it go.
You let it go? All these years.
It's like if someone says baseballio. You know what I mean? Like, I was being baseballio, right? And in your mind, you're like, it has something to do with baseball, so I'm not going to memorize that.
But it's not at all.
I know.
To be baseballio means to be rude to someone below you.
Right.
Right.
I know that now.
Do not baseballio someone.
I will not baseballio you. You know what I mean?
Okay, good.
But like hospitality was one of those where I just, you know, because the word hospital's in it. Oh, I'm not a nurse. I don't need to memorize that word. But then once I figure it out, right, I'm like, oh, it's a part of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Wheelhouse
it is
of
so
words
funny.
now I can use.
It's so funny that he goes on a date with a nurse, and he's like, "So you work in hospitality?" And she's like,
I know that's what I would.
Kind of, not really, but kind of.
I know that's what I. Honestly, that's what I would.
But a nurse does work in hospitality.
I know.
In a way, right? Like Andres' wife works kind of. And by the way, I ran into them having lunch.
Yeah.
Cutest shit on earth.
Who?
Him and his wife.
Yeah.
His wife is fucking beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Smart and sweet and cool, and she fucks that guy.
Yeah, I know.
It shocks my soul.
Yeah.
When I see her, it almost makes me mad. Well, it actually makes me believe in God, because something else has to be going on.
Well, no, I think here's what it is, and I don't know much about their relationship, but this is what happened. Your wife, beautiful woman.
You know, he asked her to be in his movie in Spain too, by the way.
I know.
He won't let it go.
Okay. Yeah, we're not doing it. But my point is this. Your wife, let me just guess, through her years, she dated hot dudes.
Just
let me finish.
I'm sure she had.
Are you projecting?
Whoa. He's starting a war. Be careful, buddy.
Let me ask you something. Do you want me in your movie?
I didn't say anything. What?
No,
are
no,
you
no.
saying?
My
My wife
You,
dated hot dudes. Yes.
okay. And these hot dudes fucked her over. I mean, she went on their messages. You know what I mean? There's fucking messages from motherfucking.
A lot of pro athletes. she
Right,
did.
right,
A lot of
yeah,
pro
right,
athletes.
right. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. Her heart's broken year after year. Probably 80 dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Over the years.
The Clippers
broken,
a couple years
broken.
ago.
My heart broken.
The entire
Right.
Clipper team.
The Clipper team.
and
right?
the Clipper girls.
Right. And then she goes to therapy or something, and the therapist said, well, why don't you just go low? And she
Go
goes, "What do-
real low.
Yeah, go real low.
Yeah.
And she like, how low? And they go, did you see the new J.J. Abrams Star Wars? What's so funny?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she's like, I guess should I rent it? And she said, no, I'm just going to tell you, there is an animal in there called the porg. And they're these flying birds, and Chewbacca eats one,
Yeah.
right? There are some humans with that body, and scientifically, they don't get, you know what I mean? They don't fuck people over.
Right. So that
Because they can't.
marry a porg.
Marry a porg.
That she did.
She finds,
What are you doing?
what are you
over
doing?
there?
What are you doing, dude? I'm doing a show right now.
I'm looking for
The
it.
TV's off anyway.
The TV's off.
You guys are
Yeah. Anyway, is that what happened?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Before we start,
Bobby Lee. Look at this. A good. I forgot it was in my travel bag. But there was a man who came to the show in Denver, Comedy Works. Shout you out. He was a little frantic because he was drunk. He was wasted, and he was like, I love bad friends, and I give you something for Rudy. And so he gave me this to give to you. Do you know who this is?
That's from My Hero Academia.
Academia is my favorite too.
My hysterectomy? What is that?
Macadamia nut.
My hysterectomy macadamia nut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
What is
the-
his power?
He's like the strongest.
He spreads new
me look at-
he spreads new variants
He
of
doesn't
COVID.
seem that strong.
New variants of COVID.
Yeah.
CR124 come from him.
Yeah. He also looks like he mixes fentanyl in a lab.
Right, this is the fentanyl king
Yeah,
right
the
here.
fentanyl king.
Snort it. This guy's great. What is his name?
Midoriya.
Oh, Midori Sour. Good drink. All right, I don't want to throw this to you because I don't want it to break, but I do want you to open it up so I can see it. Say
So-
thank you to the fan that gave that. Look into your camera and thank that man.
Wikipedia.
Thank you to the drunk man.
Yeah, Wikipedia says, right?
What do they say?
The first 10 minutes of Up is a montage.
Yeah, you wrote that on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I don't even know how to.
You wrote that.
No, I don't even know how to do that.
You wrote that on Wikipedia.
How do I know? George, you believe that I know how to do that?
That is the only saving grace you have, sir. That I.
You know
there's
that I have
way
no
you can-
like skills or tech wizardry to even do that. I don't even know how
You
it
paid
works.
someone to do that.
No.
That's how it That's how it goes. You snaky little shark. I bought. Last night I was coming home late. I bought a box of Captain Crunch peanut butter,
Yuck.
bro.
Good,
So good. I haven't had that in years.
bro.
And sliced up the roof of my mouth. I was bleeding while I was brushing my teeth. It was worth it.
What's it? The cinnamon? What's
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
that thing? Fucks up the bottom of my.
Yeah, it slices up
it
your
slices
mouth.
up my mouth.
Love it.
But I'm a big the wheat thins guy.
You like the wheat thins?
I like the thick cubes with the frosting on one
Oh
side.
no, that's frosted mini wheats.
What's that called?
Frosted mini wheats.
I love frosted mini wheats, man. They're my favorite. I like those because the milk soaks in the fucking thing.
I know.
Yeah.
When it gets soggy and they get heavy and fat,
Yeah.
they get like fat and heavy.
Yeah.
Like they got diabetes that they're gonna give you, and then you pick it up out of the milk and it's falling over your spoon. I love that.
Yeah, it reminds me of because I have to shave my pubes because all the juice when I'm making love absorbs into my pubes like that, right? So then, like a day later, like I could squeeze the pubes and I can get a little bit of juice out.
You don't just do that in the shower. You don't just shower it out.
Nah,
How thick is your jungle?
oh, real good. No, but I shaved it already.
Oh,
I
you
shave
did?
it at the spa. Yeah, so what I do is I'll at the what?
Yeah, you shave at the spa. They
think-
have razors in there and
Yeah, at the
shaving
Korean
cream.
spa, I get the razors, but the Korean men, they hate it.
Why?
Because I sit in, because there's two types. There's the shower, and then there's a Japanesey kind of shower where you're sitting down on a plastic chair, a little plastic chair.
Everybody shares the same plastic chair.
No, there's 6 chairs around this kind of thing, right? Where it's a sit-down washing bath,
Right.
right? And I'll put, shaving cream on my pubes.
Yeah.
And I just start like shaving, and then the Korean men always walk by me and they go, "Ah, you good?" You know, they'll say something.
What is that? What's the word?
Oh, you this son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Dirty. I feel like my age has caught up to my
Sexual drive?
sexual drive.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do you not want to have sex at all
I can
anymore?
feel it. No, it's just like this, like certain things, like before, if I was at the comedy store and I see a group of girls walking in, let's say where they're wearing summer dresses or
Ooh,
skirt,
love
right?
summer dresses.
And they're just, you know what I mean? They're just like, comedy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And
We're here to laugh.
And they do twirls. They just do a twirl with
Yeah.
and the dress is kind of.
I love comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
And before I'd be like, I would do a memorization
Of what she looked
of what they wore, their smells. I just get certain things,
Right.
and then later in the night, right, I would probably jerk off to that, right.
Okay.
Now it's like I'll literally do
Yeah.
3 steps back and I'll be sick.
Why?
Because I just know, number one, they would, even if I was single, they would have no interest in me because I'm old now,
yeah.
right? And it's just like I don't want to deal with the voices and their opinions.
Okay, but even with the person you love, you still don't want to have sex?
no, I
anymore?
do, but it's like I can see my body
Yeah.
not doing it, so I think I need to be on something.
Testosterone.
Maybe.
Should we get you some tea on the show?
I think I need testosterone
Let's get you some testosterones on the show.
because I can feel it zapping away.
Does your penis not stay hard anymore?
It also does something weird, and I don't even know if I should talk about it on this.
Please.
Okay. You know when a penis is uncircumcised?
I sure do.
Are you?
No.
So the skin around my penis, the loose skin around the head is now so loose.
The sleeve?
The sleeve, right? That
It's a long sleeve now?
it swallows the head.
Yeah.
And if I don't constantly untuck it, right, a smell occurs.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, like a cheesy smell.
Yeah,
right.
you got to clean it, bud.
I know, but it's like I'm circumcised, so I don't know how to do it.
Wait, what? You're circumcised,
Yeah.
and you still have sleeve skin?
Now, because the fucking skin around my shaft is so loose,
Oh, no.
it's now
wrapping over your head?
wrapping over my head. That's
I've
what I'm
never
saying.
heard this in the history of anything.
Well, I'm telling you, it's happening. Like if I pull my penis out right now, it'll be wrapped.
It's wrapped around the head.
Yeah.
I mean, it's keeping it warm.
No, it's just that maybe I played with it so much that the skin's just like, ugh. You know what I mean? We're not trying. You know what I mean?
That's so sad.
It's so sad. So now I'm getting this like cheesy smell out of it. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Please let me spread it on a cracker. All right. So now constantly on stage, I did it last night.
What?
Where I have a technique now. Well, there's 2 things I've been doing. I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Okay. So last night I did it on stage without even, and there was a packed room. And I took my 2 fingers like this. I stuck it down my pants, and I just, you know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, I went. Oot.
To show people?
No, I just put my
to adjust.
to adjust it because I could
Oh.
see it being engulfed,
Yeah.
and I'm sweating on stage. I don't want it to smell. Right?
That's why Bad Friends is excited to announce sleeve backs. Sleeve backs.
Yeah.
Pin back your penis skin.
But here's the second thing I've been doing.
Yeah.
I was trying this, and it was working, but then it's like I was suffocating my penis.
Oh, he couldn't breathe.
So what I was doing was my girlfriend's headband, you know, the little thin where they put
Hair tie?
hair tie. Mm-hmm. So I've been doubling up the hair tie and sticking it between the head and the shaft.
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
You're really doing that?
I'm doing this.
Well, then we need sleeve backs.
Right. So then, but it's getting so tight that
It's cutting
being
off.
It's suffocated. yeah. Right. And it's turning all purple and like not getting any, it's getting too much blood or something.
It's already
on it.
purple. There's no doubt.
Right. So it's like I'm like I don't think that's the right way.
You gotta let it. We gotta invent a. This
Maybe
has-
like a sweater or something.
If there's any guys out there that have this problem, please write into the Bad Friends Show because we can help.
Maybe you can
create
make
a product.
Cosby sweater.
Imagine,
You know what I mean? That type of style, 80s.
yeah, like a Coogee sweater,
right, like,
yeah.
and just put it around the thing so that like his head is constantly. Yeah, I need something.
But we got to make little arms coming out.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
sides.
yeah.
Imagine us pitching this
and
to
a
Shark
little
Tank.
in the hand, a little pudding pop.
Dun 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 dun. Welcome to Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Hello, sharks.
Yeah.
Today we have an investment.
You're going.
Today we have an investment for you. We'd like $10 million for 2% of our company. Sleevebacks,
Hi.
sweaters, sweatshirts to pull back the loose skin on your penis. Bobby?
Yeah, I'm CEO Bobby Lee.
Hi.
So I'm 50 and I'm a fat Asian. And as you know, when you're a fat Asian, right, you masturbate a lot,
Yeah.
right? And then you also have to you do a lot of tugging down there, if I may say.
Cut to Mark Cuban. Nodding.
And so and what I realized through time, right, that the skin around in the shaft area, right,
Droops.
it droops.
Oh.
Right. They'll
Lori's writing
writing it down, right.
Yeah. Droops. Penis skin.
So
droops.
what occurs, is that the skin engulfs the head.
Good word.
Right. That's a good word, right?
We'll show a slide of it.
Right. Engulf.
We just show it. We're showing it happening.
Right. And maybe we'll show like in Star Wars, that creature, you know what I mean? That sticks his head out of the dirt, sand, you know what I mean?
And then we'll put it in reverse.
Yeah, maybe reverse. Yeah, I don't know, something like that, right? And then we might have to get the rights or something.
We'll borrow it.
We'll borrow it,
We'll
right?
borrow it.
So anyway, a cheese. You guys like cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have some samples.
No, I mean gorgonzola. Yeah, and they're like, yeah. Imagine that, but 10 times worse.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, around the head of the pee-pee.
We've got a solution.
Yeah,
Bobby,
yeah.
show him what it looks like. You'll pull your penis out. He'll be wearing the Cosby sweater.
Right. Then Mark Cuban would be like, "Why the Cosby sweater?" And then it's like, well, it's
Fashion.
it's fashion, but
It's fashion, Mark Cuban.
there's different. No, we have different eras.
Yeah, that's the.
We have a gold one that's like sparkly for the 70s.
Right.
Right. Disco
yeah.
dick.
We even have a Michael Jackson glove.
Right. Michael Jackson glove, right?
Right.
And then we also have what else do we have? Hip hop.
Oh, hip hop.
Yeah, we have hip hop. It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie. And notice the little chain around the, a gold chain around the, something like that.
Would you think they'll buy this? What do you think, sharks?
Well, by that time,
Is she a shark?
yeah. Yeah, what do you think, sharks?
Sharks, what do you think?
Can it have a Harry Styles?
You bet.
You bet.
You bet. You bet.
In fact, we have Harry Styles here.
Harry
comes out, right?
Wearing
and
one.
Yeah. And he has like a watermelon sweater.
Wearing his own.
Yeah, his own thing.
So will you buy it?
Yes.
Easy
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, but you don't have to deal with it because you're in your 30s still.
Yeah, just almost over though.
I know. But when you're
I don't
50,
have loose penis skin is not a.
when you're 50, it'll happen. I feel like you don't believe me. Can I show you?
Yeah, but Rudy can't be in the room.
Yeah, get out of the room.
Get out. Let me see what it looks like when it's hiding. Let me see. Holy shit.
You know what I mean?
That's so weird.
So weird.
It's engulfing your whole penis.
I know.
I've never ever seen that. I'm not exaggerating for the sake of the show.
And I'm not
I've never
lying.
seen that before
Did
in my
you see me tuck? I didn't tuck it in there.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's its natural state.
You need to go to the doctor about that.
I have a lot of things I have to see the doctor about.
Well,
there's like 6 things.
Are we doing your teeth?
That's 8th. I mean, I got.
You're not
going to
go to the. I thought we got to go back to the dentist soon. No.
Yeah, but sorry.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I have a list of 6 things, so I got to figure it out. Like
Dude,
I'm getting older, so I
That's
feel
the
like
scariest thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie.
why it doesn't hurt.
No, but it looks like it's wrong.
It's definitely wrong.
It's wrong.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like somebody drew it and you were like, "That's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Something's wrong."
Yeah, something's definitely wrong there.
Well,
I got to untuck.
Yeah. Untuck it right now.
I
2
got it.
fingers and pull.
Yeah, pull.
I'm gonna show you one of my favorite videos on the internet. Show him. Show him.
Anyway,
Chelsea. Well, look. You're gonna be in this list. Bobby Lee will make it up there, but it's gonna change the dynamic of this show.
you're right.
Remember when Piscopo got in shape? Ruined
Right.
his entire comedy career.
Right.
Dude, Joe Piscopo. Do you guys even know who that is?
Yeah, so no.
Well, I'll tell you.
This guy, he was very funny, Rudy. He got jacked. And then people didn't want to fuck with him anymore.
But I'll tell you a real story,
Joe Piscopo.
if I may.
Please.
When I was doing open mics, when I was living in La Jolla, there was a guy that used to come down from LA. He was a fat kid, right? And he was funny. We did open mics together. His name was Eric Edwards. Okay. And all of a sudden,
Griffin, you mean?
No.
Loaded.
So and then all of a sudden he got 2 movies, big ones. He got Blade.
What?
Yeah. He plays the fat blob in Blade.
It says that on the breakdown.
Yeah. A fat blob.
Fat blob.
The fat blob in Blade. Look.
Oh, I know this guy.
Go to images. The fat blob.
Wait, haven't I met this guy?
Go to the third. Yeah, he got that.
Sick.
Right.
Wow.
All right, and then he got Sergeant Bilko, the Steve Martin movie.
That's this.
Go to Sergeant Bilko, Eric Edwards.
I know this guy though. I feel like I've met him.
Right. So go to any yeah.
Wow.
Go down to here with Steve Martin down there, the third row. Third row,
to the left.
First one. So that's Eric Edwards. That's when I met him, right? Then he lost 200 pounds.
Wow.
I never saw him again.
All that weight made him disappear.
Now, what does Eric Edwards look like now?
There, right there.
Yeah, right
Look
there.
at a healthy guy.
Healthy.
Same thing with
And he's so talented, so funny, great guy, but typecast Hollywood.
right. People like you because you're this affable, round, beautiful Asian man. If you got...
when I was on Mad TV, and on my thirds and fourths, I was skinny.
But you weren't funny back then.
I see.
You're funny now.
I see. I'm funny now.
Yeah,
I'm funnier now.
Much.
Yeah.
You're the funniest you've ever been.
Okay.
I would argue right now in your career is the funniest you've ever been.
Yeah. You think is equivalent to the fat? There's a connection. I mean,
I'm not saying it's. I'm just saying.
Yeah. What do you think? You think it's the fat?
A little.
Yeah. Oh fuck. So it's over.
I just don't know.
Over.
I don't know if it's a good idea. Have you talked to your manager about this?
Yeah, no one likes it.
Yeah, no one. See.
Yeah, no one likes it.
So, okay, so here's the other thing. Do the trial. Do the 6 whatever it is weeks.
Let's go. Let's let the audience. They'll see me lose weight. Let's see what the audience says.
Well, they're not gonna. They're gonna support you. They're gonna love you no matter what. But
no, I don't know. Some of them, they're very vocal.
They're gonna turn on you.
They're very vocal
because you take Ozempic. They'll turn.
Yeah, they might. So let's just see what the audience says.
Okay. I mean,
because I'm going to be on it during Australia.
When we're playing Down Under, you're going to be still taking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Look good, Bobby. Get out there, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited to see if it helps you, but I don't love it.
I don't love it either, pal.
Then why are you doing it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's because of women. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's women. These women got to your head.
No, it's not that.
You've always been so secure and so self-assured, but now that you're this single, it's women. Outside voices are doing this to you.
Because what I notice now, and this is the truth, is you factor in your age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it affects it.
Affects what?
Just dating in general. It's in their mind.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you go to Raya and all the hot 35-year-olds, they're in fucking Belize, you know what I mean, on a white sandy beach.
No, that's just a vacation photo. You think
they don't live there?
They don't live there, buddy.
They seem like they live there. No. They're so relaxed on the beach and stuff, right?
I love that. I think your Raya photos are just every room in your house.
Yeah.
None of them are anywhere else.
Yeah. That's what mine are.
That's where I live.
Yeah. So I don't know, but maybe you're right.
I just think if it's going to make you happy, fine. I support it, but I don't think it's going to.
Here's my goal. If you want to hear my goal.
You want your wiener to look bigger.
No. What the fuck, dude?
And you get skinny.
That has nothing to do with it.
Ask Carlos.
Yeah.
He wants to say skinny because it makes his penis look bigger.
I know, but I have boyfriend size.
Huh?
Somebody said I had boyfriend size penis.
I thought you said boysen. I was like boysen.
Not boysen. That's
you have
got the
boysenberry
flavor. Yeah,
You're the boysenberry of penises.
Yeah.
You have boyfriend cock.
Yeah.
It's small?
No.
That's what it means.
Reliable.
No, it's reliable. It's like perfect.
It's a Honda Civic.
Yeah, but also like lowered.
It's very.
It's a rice
low.
racket.
It's very low.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can. Here's the thing. I think that once I find somebody that I'm in love with, like we saw Nicky the other day. He's got a girl that he likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to meet somebody that I like, that I hang out with all the time, and then maybe I'll
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
And Jim Carrey and Eric
James
Griffin.
Corden.
Griff was on. He did stand up.
He didn't have the. He didn't. He was in the photo.
Well, we were on the couch, and he did stand up on the show.
Oh, right, Griffin did.
But they didn't let him sit on the couch.
Of course they didn't.
There's a weight limit on the couch.
Of course they didn't. Yeah.
No, seriously, they didn't let him sit on the couch because there wasn't any room. But he did stand up, and he ripped. He murdered.
You like James Corden?
Do I like him?
Yeah.
I don't know him. Was his show? Those have you ever? You've done a late night show.
He produced Game On.
Yeah, they do.
I love him.
But he's nice to me as a guy.
He's
but
a good guy.
The show is weird. I don't know how to do late night shows.
Yeah, I've never been invited, so I wouldn't know.
Well, you think I got invited?
You were on it. I
I
saw
was
it.
Jim Carrey's coattail holding
I-
on for
oh
dear
yeah,
life.
going in with one of the biggest comedy fucking stars.
I know, but it had nothing to do with me. It was Jim. They were like, can we get Jim? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, can we get Al and Santino too? And they were like, fine.
But
I
it's
think-
amazing. You looked handsome.
Thank you. It was
Al
nice.
looked good. You
Al
guys
looked-
were on
Al
TV
looked
together.
sharp. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, I've never been invited to any of that shit.
To a late night show?
I did the Tonight Show in 2000, but that was a young comic.
Not on the couch. You did stand up.
He did call me on the couch.
Really?
Yeah,
Leno?
yeah,
Wow. Well, let's pretend like you're on the Tonight Show now. Ready?
yeah.
I'm Jimmy Fallon.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good one. Okay. Okay. Today, you're going to love this guy. You're going to love this guy. This guy's great. This guy is on a podcast right now called Bad Friends. It's a great one. He's got another podcast at Tiger Valley. Also a great one. This guy's also on a game show right now. It's awesome. He's selling a show. He sold a show. This guy is going to be bigger than he's already big. He's already big. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee! Hey, man.
Hey, you fucking white fucking tard. You tardo.
Bobby.
Look at your buggy eyes. I remember you back in the day, bro.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
We didn't think you were gonna make it.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
But you did.
I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the roots.
You got the roots.
I got the roots.
Hey, root.
Eh.
Yeah.
Say hi, Roots.
Yeah. Anyway, good to be you, fucking tardo.
Hey, great to be here, Bob.
Yeah.
Great to be here. So tell us.
It's been so long.
So you were telling me before the show.
Yeah.
You just got a new turtle.
Okay. That's it.
That's what the shows are like.
Yeah,
they're really hard.
I hate it.
So you told our producers about. You have to tell them a setup.
I
you have
know,
To tell,
I hate
And
it.
if you don't stick to the setup, they go like this.
Yeah.
They go like, ready?
Yeah.
What about this fish story? Tell us the fish story. What happened?
Yeah.
And then they go,
And they go, oh man, it was crazy. My wife and my daughter wanted a fish. You know how kids want fish?
Yeah.
It was crazy. We went to the fish store and we got one of those clownfish from the
clownfish.
Yeah, from the Nemo.
Nemo.
Yeah. I did a voice on that movie, by the way.
You did?
Yeah, I was the crabfish. I was the crabfish. Anyway, crazy story, man. So we you put the fish in the tank.
Inside it. Wait a minute.
Right, my
Inside
brother
the
Billy
tank?
came over and put tequila in the tank. The fish drunk. That's what
They're
they're
like.
like.
That's exactly what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Meanwhile, no kids, no fish, no brother.
yeah, he made the whole thing up.
Made the whole thing up.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a single guy. He lives in a studio.
Yeah.
In
He
Van
made the
Nuys.
whole fucking thing
Not
up just
true.
so that he can get a story in. And here's the thing about the difference between that and podcasting. It's everything. Because we're not,
What about what Andrew Schultz is doing? He's podcasting kind of like a late night show, but he's doing his own monologue.
Well, Andrew Schultz is, I know him. He's done yours. He's done mine.
Yeah, good friends with him.
I love him.
Yeah, he's
right?
awesome.
But he's a special kind of a kid.
Right.
Right. He just is.
He's got something different.
He also taught me that, because, me and there's a couple of other guys at my age still want to get in Hollywood.
What do you mean? You're in Hollywood.
No, I know. My point is that, we still want to, how come
Rub
we-
elbows
Yeah,
with
how come I can't get that audition? Or,
Oh, right.
Oh, I wasn't invited to this, and get bummed out.
You want to have Allison Janney's phone number in your phone.
Right.
Yeah.
But Andrew taught me that, no, dude, you do it on your own.
Yeah.
Why do those other things when you can make all the money on your own? Create your own franchise.
Yeah, that's we made.
That's why we're doing
We made
this.
this from scratch.
And that's why I love the kid.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. Have you been watching? I saw a documentary on Netflix the other day. I couldn't believe it. Blew my mind. It's called Speed Cubers. No.
How come we didn't talk about this?
Did you see it?
The Asian kid warms my soul. The
Bro,
way he loves
bro,
the Australian
bro,
kid.
bro.
I cried.
When white people get autism,
Yeah.
they count matchsticks.
Okay.
No, be real.
Okay, fine.
Right?
Yes.
The Asian guy?
And cars. They love trains.
The Asian guy can
Cute.
solve 5 seconds.
He was the fastest. in the-
Even
he-
when
he-
we have autism, we're better.
Yeah, you're better.
Yeah,
In fact,
yeah.
you're way better with autism.
Yeah, we're even better than with
He
autism.
broke 5 world records
Yeah.
in one day.
I know.
And you know what?
Yeah.
He was still disappointed.
I know.
The mom
he
was
cried.
like, "It's okay."
But I don't think the crying is the autism.
No, it's not.
It's being Asian.
It's Asian.
It's being like, I didn't do it good enough.
He knows he let down his
That's his
ancestors.
inner Asian voice, right? But dude, when I first, because I've had a Rubik's Cube since my sophomore year. I still have it.
Never solved it. Same.
Never have. I've tried. Every day I pick it up. And I try. I work on it for about an hour.
Yeah.
Never. These 5 seconds.
The closest I've ever come.
Yeah.
You know how you watch with it? So it's this, and they also spin with their bottom fingers.
yeah.
So the closest I ever come was one time I got high.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I was like, I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna do what they do, and
Yeah.
I get pretty close.
You did?
I mean, it was like I was off, but it was still close.
I did this once.
Closer than when I try it.
My friend Randy, growing up,
Yeah.
right? He had solved it in like a week. So I got a Rubik's Cube, and you can clip off the pieces and put them back together. I put it back together.
Like Legos. You're like,
Couldn't do it. I didn't even know how it worked at first.
okay, here's how lame I was.
What?
After we watched that,
Mm.
I Googled and YouTubed
Yeah.
how to solve my Rubik's Cube.
yeah.
I spent hours trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
In fact, I got worse Googling
Yeah.
because I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math. I don't know how to do it's all math. It's math equations.
But you know what I loved about the kid, the Australian kid?
How nice
Oh
is that kid?
my God. These are, I wish that was us.
That is us.
That's not us.
That
We're the
is us.
opposite of this.
No.
What-
You're,
no,
you're right.
The Asian guy in the Max Park.
Max Park,
right?
yeah.
Looks at the Australian kid with just doughy eyes and looks up to him.
You do that to me.
No, I think you're garbage.
No, you do that to me.
I kind of do, I guess.
You do that to me. You love me.
I guess I do.
And you know what I do to you?
What?
What is the Australian kid's name? What's his name?
forgot his name.
It's called Speed Cubers. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dude, what he does,
Hmm.
oh God, it's so sweet. It's just the cutest thing in the world. It's Max Park and Felkus Zemdegs. And Felkus Zemdegs is me. And you know what he does to Max? He treats him like a brother and shows him and teaches him. I do that to you.
No,
I
but
show you, I teach you.
He does it because
The only reason he brushes his teeth is because Felkus brushes his teeth. He said that.
This is the right one. This. You're right.
I'm helping you get
You nailed
better.
it. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Because Falcus knows.
This is them
that,
together.
Let me just. Can I finish
Yeah,
my
go ahead.
point?
I just want to show them together.
Falcus knows,
That's you
right?
and me.
That Max Park has so much more talent than him. Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
And looks at him and he goes, I need to be nice to this kid, right? Because I don't have the skill level anymore.
No.
That's what it is.
No. Felkus had his run for 10 years.
Congratulations. You
Thank
had your
you.
run.
I had my run.
Mal Magical, Jim Carrey, right?
The reason
Yeah.
that Felkus is so nice
You're
to
on
Max,
Davey.
The reason that Felkus is so nice to Max Park, do you know why? Because Max
Mm-hmm.
might lose a tournament to the next best thing that comes, because it's coming. Everyone gets replaced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Felkus got replaced by Max. Max has got someone on his tails. Remember the little fat...
So Max has a Ken Jeong.
Exactly.
Max has a Ken
And so
Jeong.
Felkus is nice because when Max loses it and...
Ah,
he's on the good side of the gun.
Right.
Right? I know that when
Elliot
you
Rogers. You think he's going to do an Elliot Rogers?
Yep.
Wow.
When he snaps, when
Yeah.
you snap, I know I'm going to be on the good side of the gun.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
When you lose it,
That's why I'm always nice to like the weird, the guys that are
Mm-hmm.
going to snap because I don't want to be the guy.
like who's the weirdo do you think in the comedy store that would snap? That would be like the snappy lose it guy.
Oh my God, there's so many. I think Tony Hinchcliffe for sure.
He just could snap.
There,
And just
there
go,
is a rage in him
yeah.
that's bubbling over.
Yeah.
And a lot of things would have to happen. Kill Tony would have to just be gone. He'd have to go about 5 or 6 years not working.
Yeah.
But then he'll get to that place.
Of like
He'll snap. He'll kill
writing
everybody.
on the walls and lipstick and
He'll,
stuff.
Yeah. He's a Batman villain.
But you and I are on the good list with him, so we're good.
I don't know with me.
You think he'll kill us?
He might.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're with me. We're fine.
What about Rick Ingram?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, too good. No.
good. He's too good.
Too funny.
He's too funny.
Too funny to let it get ahead of him.
Yeah.
No, and you know what? And he's got a family now. He got a little baby, so he can't do it. You got to have
But
somebody.
if the elements are, if the baby's gone, right? God willing, I don't want to talk about, but let's say in a hypothetical.
Let's say we kidnap the baby.
or the baby just implodes.
It explodes.
Explodes.
Oh, implodes?
It goes in his it goes in
Opposite?
like a black hole.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Implodes and just disappears. Maybe goes to a different dimension.
Shit.
Right, so it doesn't really die.
Yeah.
But he's floating in some purple goo.
Oh yeah, it's above. It's in the ether.
In ether, yeah.
Just a baby goo ether.
He's happy there. But anyway, and then like Rick, and and then their stand-up is completely gone because he wasn't much of an actor.
No, he was. He did a episode of I'm Dying Up Here, and he was great.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was really good.
Oh, I love that guy so much.
He's the best. Do you know who hit me up on Instagram, by the way, and is trying to start some beef with us?
Who?
Buddy of yours moved to New York, Mr. Bike Guy. I call him Mr. Bike Boy.
Nick Youssef?
Yeah, he's trying to start some beef with us, dude.
Nikki.
Do we need to fight Nick Youssef? Is
No,
that
no,
what's going
here's
on?
the thing with Nikki.
No, I know. He's starting some beef. He goes, he tells me he's coming after you. He's ready to end you.
Yeah, Nikki. Listen, Nikki.
Listen up, Nikki.
Nikki, I've given this fool so many years of work, right? He's a sad hipster.
He's a sipster?
Yeah.
I'm a little
He
sipster.
likes his raw denim.
Yeah, he does.
He likes his handlebar mustaches. Where sometimes remember that one time he bleached his hair blue,
Yeah.
like he's fucking future Joker.
But he's you know what? You know
What?
he can get away with it?
Why?
He's a good looking dude, man. He dated that porn
Yeah.
star for a long time. Or he dated 2 porn stars,
A
right?
couple of porn stars.
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
you know, he's a
yeah.
good looking dude. He's tall.
He loves. I hate.
Leggy.
I hate when he goes to mom and pop coffee shops.
I think he
Like, this
owns
is a
them.
great fucking latte macchiato.
Talk about a flat white.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, but he's starting beef with you for some reason online.
Because
keeps coming at us.
he called me because it's one of those things where I didn't text him back.
Oh.
And it is one of those things. So
Sure.
it's he texts me like, "Hey, I'm going through some tax problems. Can I get your number to your accountant?"
I would never call you for tax problem accountant
I know
stuff.
exactly. There we go. That's his first bad.
But then you should send him a video of me going, "Why are you calling Bobby?"
I don't even want to go through the motion.
Right, smart, yeah.
It's here's another Skylar Stone. You know Skylar?
Yeah.
Skylar texted me the other day. Hey, it's Jay Moore's birthday. I'm creating a compilation of happy birthday greetings, and I'm editing it now. Can you send one? I don't respond.
Jay Moore's birthday?
Yeah.
So he's doing like.
So I'm gonna go. And then you do it because I've done it before.
Hey.
Jay, it's me, Bobby. I saw you a couple days ago. Anyway, happy birthday. I love you, buddy. And then you send it, and you're in some stupid fucking collage of fucking bullshit. So Nick goes, "Give me your tax. I need a tax guy," and I don't even want to deal with it. So then I just never returned. But he did it every day for like a month. He texts me every day. I'm real desperate, buddy.
What? You are the last person.
Exactly.
This is
It's
on
the
him.
wrong move.
This is
It's on him. It's on him.
Nick, get your shit together. There's no way to call Bob. Of all the guys at the store that you'd call for tax stuff, first
Bro,
of all,
this is who I am. The other night, what did I do? Almost caught the house on fire.
Yeah.
so you know what?
What?
We almost did too, because the gas guy was fixing my water heater.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. His face was an inch away from it, and I'm gonna reenact it. He was he's a little tiny Irish guy. He's
Yeah.
probably like 5'2".
Yeah.
And he goes like this. He goes, "Yeah, these burners sometimes they just sometimes the burners, their connection's bad with the gas." And he goes, and it goes, and it shoots a fireball, and he goes, "Whoa, whoa!" I swear to God.
I love it when dudes like that, white dudes go, wow!
His glasses were all off.
When they almost die.
Yeah, dude. I go,
Yeah.
I go, get away from the thing, and he goes, "Oh, it's cool, it's fine. But I've never seen that before."
Yeah.
And there's huge, dude, a fireball this big shot out of it,
Yeah.
something like you see in anime, one of your little anime videos, a fireball, and he just goes, "Whoa." He couldn't care less. He put his head right back down underneath it again.
Yeah.
I can't believe guys do that.
Wait,
stuff.
okay. I mean, when you said that, was the noise again? What?
The guy.
Yeah, give me the noise again.
Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
dudes do that, right? But you know what drives Kalila crazy? When white dudes go like this. Woo!
Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, like they're excited.
There's a commercial with Forrest Griffin, the fighter.
Oh.
It's a car commercial where
I know
a
it.
guy walks into a car. I just want to explain it to the audience, right? And Francis Ngannou, right, is in the car. He goes, "Wow, there's a UFC fighter in my car." And the dealer goes, "Yeah, well, if you buy a car, you get, it comes with a UFC fighter, right?" So the girl goes, she's two guys, I think it was Pettis and I forget the other guy, and they're
trying to remember
right.
who it is.
But Forrest Griffin is like a mechanic on the side. She goes, "I'll take that one," and he has a coffee mug and goes, "Woo!" like that, and it repeats. But it gives Kalila PTSD. But every time it comes on, I drag her in the room to watch it. It drives her fucking crazy.
There's so many commercials that get under my skin though. There's I see the same ones on loop over and
Oh,
over
my
again.
God.
It kills me.
The worst.
Huh?
And I'm sure she's a nice lady. It's that girl that does either T-Mobile or something. She's a girl. It's not.
Not AT&T. Not
Stephanie Courtney.
No. AT&T is Melania Weintraub. Do you know her, right?
Maybe that's her. Look her up, Melania.
Yeah,
Weintraub.
Melania Weintraub. It's Trump's XX, another Melania. That's her. That's Melania Weintraub. She does the AT&T commercials. You've never seen. That's who you're talking about, right?
I don't
No?
know. She's in the commercials. That's not what she looks like. Yeah, that's her. Her.
Yeah, this is the AT&T.
I mean,
girl.
she doesn't bother me. I think she's super sweet. She looks very different. But
She's
this-
like the new 5G robot.
yeah, right. But there's one where it drives me crazy.
She's a comic.
She is.
Yeah, she's a comic. She does sketch and improv.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's this one where she dresses up a guitar or something with a mustache. That's my new best friend, right? And it cuts back to her, and she goes, and she sees a cup with another mustache. She goes, "Sorry, Sally." Like, you know, and I don't like it. It bothers me. Like, because in no world is that
Yeah.
even remotely funny.
Yeah, but,
Like, there's no way to get anyone in a room
but they gave her millions
and
of
go,
dollars.
no, it's not her fault.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some guy wrote that.
Yeah, some dude did copy and was like
Yeah.
losing it.
What? Check this out.
Yeah, what
So you're gonna say the best friend with the guitar with the mustache, right?
Okay, yeah.
But you know, there's gonna be another couple with a mustache. It's gonna hurt its feelings.
We'll be right back with Jimmy Fallon at Tonight Show right after these
yeah.
messages. Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Do you know what's going on with her, by the way? She speaks out about her milkies. People are calling her boob milkies. She spoke out pretty publicly about it because she, I guess she was saying like people were talking about her cleavage from the commercial, and she went live on Instagram.
Are you woman? Yeah, I mean, reporting them all it's honestly, there's like so many more of them than I have time to report. Here's how to handle